Okay, so hi everyone, this is Redux and welcome to this tutorial for Cessna Challenge Music. So I'm going to create this video tutorial because the one that I have on YouTube, it just shows how to beat them up, but it doesn't explain anything. And seeing that people actually are having a trouble with this map, I'm going to leave this tutorial because I think that's fair. As the map requires some sort of I realize that the map actually requires some sort of things. It's a must-have, otherwise things will get either impossible or way too difficult. So the first thing is that um, this map actually requires the optimal um, settings that you need to have is that you should have a mouse and keyboard. So if you're flying with keyboard only, the map is extremely difficult. I tried to beat it with keyboard only, and I was able to pass the most of the, let's say like 60% of the map, but stuff after that, like for the first stunt, you will see where you have to do a sharp turn. It's impossible. So it's possible, but it's extremely difficult. So I recommend the mouse and I recommend the keyboard. Um, I don't think it's too hard to learn it. So for those who are using keyboard, I don't think it's too hard to learn it. The reason why I'm using mouse and keyboard is because of dogfighting. So in dogfighting, actually, you could use keyboard only, but for this particular map, I recommend a mouse and keyboard for sure. Like, it's very difficult otherwise. Okay, another thing is that you make sure you set mouse sensitivity to the max and keyboard sensitivity to the max. Otherwise, things will become again much more difficult. Okay, so here you go. This is the map. One more thing that you need to know is that don't listen to this. It's 50% correct, but this part it's not 100% correct. Okay, but I think it just makes the player more confused, to be honest. So no offense to the map creator, but I don't think this is completely correct. I should have removed this on this revised version. Another thing is, so for the music, by the way, this is the version that's actually the cookie-worthy map, because there is another version called Redux, and that one contains stuff which is literally impossible, so don't even try that version, so Redux. I can show you later at the end what it contains, but yeah, this was a mess up purchase for that. So I can show you what it contained, but I can tell you it's impossible. So this is the version of the map which I intended as a level 6 map, and I think it's perfect for that. So definitely it's perfect difficulty for that. Okay, what else do you need to know about this map? So mouse and keys, max sensitivity, and make sure you familiarize yourself a little bit with the Cessna. So try to go to a map where there is a Cessna, just fly around a little bit with the mouse and keys. I'm using WASD, so I'm using A and D, so you can see that the tail is turning. I'm using it for micro corrections, W to speed up and S to slow down. And I also had space set, but that's for dogfights, just to keep up with the joystick player. So that's the reason I'm a little bit advantageous on this one, because I did some dogfight. Actually, I did some. I actually spent like 10 years playing this game, dogfighting a lot. So that's the advantage. So I use space to basically to make sure that the turn is consistent when I'm sideways. So I use space to make sure that it's consistent, because I didn't have a good mouse like a gamer mouse. Now with a gamer mouse I can actually, as you can see, I can make the turns really easily. Okay, because it's a gamer mouse, it's a Logitech G502 Hero. Okay, still very good for games and it's consistent. I have a mousepad as well. Yep, that's basically the setup. I'm trying to think if anything else is required. So one more thing which is also required is that you need to use this view. If you want, you can also turn off these the top panels. For me, it's not necessary. Okay, so having said that, yeah, I'm using AND now to do these corrections, as you can see. This is important. So the reason why I recommend the mouse and the keyboard is because you will become much more consistent. With the mouse I'm doing small movements, so basically very small movements, because the sensitivity is high, and that's what I intended to have. I want to be able to turn the fastest that I can, so that I can do these turns, right? Now, the reason why this map is difficult is because there are 4 stunts. The beginning is, let's say, it's more like an intro. If you can't get past that, that means that you are missing fundamental, like, plane control abilities. So I think it's actually good that these things are here. If you can't get past to these, gone through past these consistently, like confidently, then don't even attempt the rest of them up. And I think that hardest stunt is the first and the fourth one. Second and the third is more like a know-how thing. So if you can get to the fourth one consistently, you will beat this map quickly. So, yep. Okay, and yep. So mouse and keyboards. The keyboard. You can try it with keyboard, but it's much more difficult. I tried to beat it. It's really tough. So I don't recommend it. Mouse is much. Mouse keys and keys are much. Mouse and keys are much more consistent. So if we're talking a lot, so I would like to leave this tutorial out with commentaries so that people can actually start enjoying and playing this map a little bit more. Because this map is causing lots of problems. Like, I think I'm the only one who actually beat this one. I don't even know who else beat it. Maybe it's QB7, and maybe Tank was close to it, but Tankmaster. But to be honest, I think this map is not that hard. So, okay. So here we come to the first stunt. So what you need to do? Stay here. Okay. Make sure you line up yourself this way. And what you need to do is that once you enter this tube, okay, you need to start pressing S. Okay, this wasn't the most... Yeah, this wasn't clean. So the problem was that I released too early. And then you can actually crash to the edge of the tube. Or this is what happens to you. So if you release it too early, you can crash to either at the beginning of the tube edge or at the end at the this, I don't know, this part cover, I'm not sure what it's called. Or you will just crash into the part of the tube if you release it too far away. So you need to find that sweet spot. Okay. The first track of this map was, just in case if someone's interested, it's Flight of Icarus, so Flight of Icarus from Iron Maiden. And this one is Ameno from DJ Quicksilver. Yeah, maybe I should post them on Discord. If someone is interested, then just... You can ping us on the Discord server interested in Discord server. But I will... Ooh! Oops! Okay. Yeah. Sorry for that. Okay. Okay, I didn't pay attention. Yep. As you can see, you need some basic fundamental, like, controlling skills for this plane. Okay, we'll get to the first stunt immediately. The second one and third one, I'm pretty much confident at that. And the fourth one requires a little bit of luck, but ultimately it's also manageable. Ameno dorime. Hopefully you can hear me, and maybe I'm too loud. I apologize for that. In that case, I try to make sure that the music is not too loud and the game sound is still... Well, you can still hear the plane. The reason why hearing the plane can be important is because it tells you or gives you In Battlefield, you can hear the enemy planes. Small trick. But in here, what's going to help you is that it can determine your speed, because the force stunts actually require some slowdowns at some cases. Okay. I'm trying to get past the first stunt now this time. Okay. I'm dropping my mines for fun. Pink shouldn't be big deal here. Luckily I'm not logging during recording. I'm actually using OBS and window mode. If the music annoys you, you can turn off the game volume or just make it quiet. But I actually prefer it myself because I can be relaxed. And this map can be actually infuriating, so... Okay, so that's what you need to do. You need to... Ooh, okay, this was bad. Yeah. I didn't release it completely. I thought I would crash to the edge of the tunnel. Yep, you need to find that sweet spot when to release, and then you will fall right into the tube. You need to slow it down, so if you don't slow it down, you will crash. And this is good because that's what's going to happen to any players who try to beat this using these settings. Configuration and strategies. I think it's going to happen to also for the keyboard as well, or mouse or joystick. Unfortunately, I don't have a joystick, so I can't try. I no longer. I think I used to have a joystick like when I was a kid, but I don't own, so I can't try it. I think with joystick it's actually possible, because most dogfighters use joystick as a way of dogfighting. Okay. Okay, that was close, sorry. Oops. Yeah. Reason for this is because I've beaten the map just before, but the recording crashed or my microphone didn't work. Hopefully it doesn't do it again, because I really want to put out this tutorial for any grinders out there, because I can understand this is difficult. So without knowing all of this, yeah, you need to think a little bit. It actually took me... So when I was creating this map, what I did, I mean this revision, I took the original one, which is deemed impossible. Like, it's completely impossible. And I think it's not even the version that Flamin' or Fook had, the original map creator. I took that map, and basically... Ooh, okay, that was a mistake from my side. Okay, I guess to fix it, okay. So... I mean, at this tube. Basically I took that map, I removed the tunnels, and I tested each stunt, and for the last one, I think I died like 200 times to find it out. For sure. For sure, yeah. And when I saw it, everything, well, I think I accidentally found it out myself. Okay, so you need to release it here. Right here. I think this is too much. It was too... Ooh, okay, it wasn't the smoothest. Better, it can be done better, but just still enough. Okay. Now here, you need to slow down, because it's too fast. This truck is, by the way, from Event 7-fold here to the King. And this is what you need to do. You need to turn here, and make sure that you do this. You get here. You have to do this. Otherwise you will die. Okay, because you need to neutralize this effect of falling. I don't know how I found this. I think this was also accident. Yep. Okay, you just need to get through this. Okay, and here you need to slow down a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, I'm pressing up S a little bit. And here you need to do this turn. Okay? That can be done with a good mouse, yep. And this is the last stunt, which is really, really tricky. Okay. Here nothing crazy. At this tube, so not this, but at this one, you need to slow down and land smoothly. Land smoothly. Oh, and I crashed. So you need to land smoothly and then you can get past this. Otherwise you will die. Okay, that's basically what needs to be done. I will try to do a clean attempt. That's literally what you need to do. Yep. Small trick that I found out. I think it's intended by the map. I'm not sure if it's in because I never got to talk the map creator about the very original version of this map. But I think this is how it should have looked like. So what did the original contain? Like the first stunt, like that tube. Well, I think it contained like another secondary tunnel. It was just basically too high, and this Cessna didn't have enough speed to climb it, I think. But that was a mistake. And it contained these corkscrews, like a narrowed screw with which you need to pass through. Now, I tried to get... so I took, I deassembled this map, and I think it took me like 300 attempts to get past one time. It's impossible, like... so it's impossible. So, and there is a second one with which you actually need to climb. You need to be micro accurate, and also need to climb. It's impossible. So basically, what I did is that I disassembled the map and I put standard tubes there. That's why the map looks a little bit dirty, because the tubes are not aligned properly. Yeah. But I think I did a good job. I couldn't make them align. And I think this is a good version of this map. Like, this version is really a good, I would say, like, it's a level 6 insanity map. Okay, I missed this one up. Okay. Whew, that's the thing when you start to actually get a bit frustrated. Okay, got a second. At least the music tracks, I mean, we get to pay the music, and I can explain, or... I can clarify them in this one. Next was going to be from DJ Mystic, Mystic or Mystic. Time to say goodbye, it's remix of the original version, which is a classical masterpiece. Actually, currently I like death metal more, like symphonic death metal, not the standard death metal, but symphonic death metal and black metal, like with symphonic elements. So, like, I like wide range of music, by the way. But Iron Maiden is going to be my top #1. That's the only band that I like. I would say 95% of their discography. Like, I know almost all songs from that band. And they're still alive, they are still... I don't know, like, they are 60 or 70 years old and going strong. Oops, I almost crashed. Okay. Hopefully the video recording doesn't crash, so... If it does, I will need to get Bandicam, I guess, because OBS doesn't really work well with Battlefield. Okay. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm trying to press space, but space doesn't work because I try to use keyboard. Okay, that's the reason. Crash. Okay. I should be able to do this with mouse only though. Space is just a small assistance for me to for dogfights to be more consistent. Okay, make sure you're lined up here, otherwise you will die. Okay, and pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Yep, need to pull it up. Okay, slow down. Okay, get back to the standard speed. Turn. Get to the bottom of this. Okay, and then pull it up. And don't worry, you will make it then. Can be a little bit sketchy, it can be done better, but that's enough for us. Yeah, second and third one, you should be confident at this, so that's basically the thing. Okay, slow down a little bit. A little bit, and then we need to do this turn. With the mouse. Okay, and the last one is coming up, which is the monstrous one a little bit. I try to slow down a little bit this time. Okay. And that's what we need to do. Basically touch this. And then you will make it almost. Yeah, almost. Okay. Yep. So the video recording that I had, basically I tried to record each attempt, but now I am doing a real large one, so that you can see how to beat this. So at the end what the problem was is that... I actually don't know what the problem was at the end. Yeah, the last one is still like questionable to me. Like, what's happening I think is that when you land on that, so if you don't land on it you will die, you basically negate the effect of falling. And probably I didn't negate it properly, but it was close. Or neutralize it. Okay, I tried to be a little bit faster this time. By doing some micro fallings to speed up the plane. Oh, it's an Iron Maiden song again, okay. So it's Iron Maiden Deja Vu. So the first one is from Power Slave. Yes, the Power Slave album. And this one is from Somewhere in Time. Feel like I've been here before. Feel like I've been here before. Feel like I've been here before. I'm not sure how much can be heard of it. And I actually don't use space, which is great because sometimes I actually use, like, by reflex I do some echo corrugation, so this actually makes me show you the way that if you just use standard mouse and AWSD, which is what I think many dogfighters do in this game, if they go with a mouse. I think this won't be good. Yep. Ooh, okay, that was close. Okay, that was luck. This wasn't good. You can do better. So this can be done much better. Okay, way to slow down. I think I slow down. E! It's going to be sketchy. Okay. Oh, you can only even do it this way if you want to, actually. And now, as you can see, we negate this effect. Yep. Okay, this wasn't also good, so it wasn't the perfect that I can show it off, but that's basically the concept. Okay, let's slow down here as well. Okay, and then make this turn. That's the third stunt. And the fourth one is what? Yeah, if you can get, really, that's key, like getting to the fourth one. Okay, we try to land. Wasn't the most smoothest landing. Oh, we got it. Okay. So as you can see, that's how to beat this map. Okay, you need to do a little bit of turn here and then... And there you go. Okay, so that's how you beat this map. I will try to do like a much better round next time. Again, but there you go. Yeah, the first three was like catastrophic, almost, and I had luck. So all four stunts can be done really smoothly, but it's not easy to do them smoothly. I can see 7 deaths, so it's not that difficult. If you don't play the buff for like 5 years, then of course you forget all about this. But hopefully any current grinders like Clum, Rice, Ozzy, good day to die, like you can get this map into your collection. Okay, that was also bad. But it's not that difficult, I think, with these settings. I think the last track, I forgot its name. I think it's something like, it's something popcorn, so... oh, this was actually, there's another one after this. So this is called Piano, I think. And I forgot the author's name. So P-J-A-N-O. If you search on that, you will find this track. And the last one is something hot buttered popcorn, something like that, and it's a techno version. I to my computer. If someone is interested on the accurate name, then you can definitely ask on Discord. There's a music channel interested. I should have these songs, to be honest. The techno songs were classics, so you probably heard them in the radio at some point. This is actually a classic, so from 2010 something. Okay, so I will try to do like a better one. Press S. Ah, that's bad. Yep. Is it too early? So pop music, maybe I mentioned it already. If I didn't, then mention it again. So pop music to make sure that I'm relaxed for this month, because it can be really infuriating. For me, it helps. It's like when you're driving and listening to music or something like that, but for some people it can be annoying. So in that case, turn it off. Well, I can understand with keyboard only. I actually concentrate and do micro maneuvers. I don't recommend, and to be honest, I completely discourage using keyboard on this, like AWS and up, down, left and right arrows. It's much more difficult. I can see why this map is difficult then. Cessna Challenge sequel. I guess nobody would even. Actually, this would be the kind of mob that I would be able to make. Thing is, I don't really have the motivation to do that. I just don't have ideas. Like, that's the thing. Like, what kind of stunt? I would have an idea, but I will show that to narrow screw because there is one on this map, but it's not at this location. Ah, I messed it up again. Yep, I will show it done. I'm trying to do another attempt. Oh, the music will start now. Okay, well, I apologize for that. Okay, so where's this part of the map? Okay, I died. This stuff was present on the map. Now, I can tell you that I think they are not possible, like it's almost impossible, and there's nothing here, because the map, I guess, is probably not finished. Yep, so this stuff was present there, and you actually had to climb. Okay, sorry for that, the person started. Yeah, if you are not close to the spawn point of the music, then it will start. There's another way to put music on maps which eliminates this problem. You can actually turn it off and controlled by the game music option. But this was done in that way. This weird way, as an object spawner. Okay, this will be my last attempt. Yeah. It's okay if I die, don't worry. I will mark the successful attempt. Hopefully this helps, this tutorial helps. So this is actually not aiming at successful, like... I don't think I can do this map like consistently. But just to try, right? Or what way to increase your chance, because it's not easy, so... It's still level 6, it's insanity. Let's put some fog, like, oh my goodness, like, okay, that would be like a black ice plane. If I just basically eliminate the view distance completely, like, view distance minimal range is like 0.0.1, oh my goodness, okay. I don't like these types of mobs, but I can see why some people would like something like black ice. That's basically for, like, people who have special abilities. Oh yeah, I can tell you that this mob, anyone who beats this mod is, like, skilled hardcore gamer. Like this is a rage mode. Like this mod is basically for a few people, the challenge aspect. We are doing our best to make it easier for anyone new. Because luckily the skill level and difficulty is actually increasing like in a sequential order. Okay, I'm pressing S and I'm... Okay, that was also not the best, but you can fall right into the middle if you are good. Because I touched the fence, so you can actually die if you touch the fence, but kind of. Ooh, this was bad. This was very bad. I am dead! Okay, yeah, I forgot to slow down. Anyway, that's literally it. Okay, so thanks everyone for watching, and if there are any questions, then yeah, I can answer it. If I missed anything, I don't think I did though. Hopefully this will help anyone who tries to beat this map.